Welcome to iitiansgateclasses. Uh, I'm Dheeraj, and today we're going to solve question from 2012 to 2011 general aptitude. Okay, so my voice is audible to all. Please confirm once so that we can move ahead and start solving the question. Right. So yeah. So what is the strategy for today's session? Is first of all you have to answer the question. Then I will because I will give you the time and you can just okay. So let us start with the first paper that is nothing but 2012, and we are going to solve, around 10 question in first go, right? So this is going to be the first question in front of you. So can we have a try, guys? And the choose the most appropriate alternative from the options given below to complete the following sentence. Okay. So we have got I dash to have bought a diamond ring. Okay, so you guys might have used this kind of sentences, okay, in your life, or in future also you're going to use this kind of sentences, right? So I dash to have bought a diamond ring for somebody, you can say, right? So options are have a liking, should have liked, would like, and may like. So which option is going to be correct here? Can somebody tell me here? So question number 56. Yes. So what is your take on, guys? Please answer the question. See, first option cannot be correct, as everybody knows. This cannot be correct here. Okay. This can also not be correct. So option C will be correct. How many of you are agree with C? So people say like this: I would like to have bought a, or you can say I would like to have diamond ring, or I would like to have bought a diamond ring. So would like is the correct choice. Okay. I mean, according to the question. Okay. I should have liked is not a correct one. I have a liking is not correct. Would like is correct. Okay. So option C will be correct for this question. Okay. Let us move to next question. You see here, guys, choose the most appropriate alternative from the options. Again, this question is from English. Okay. Given below to complete the following sentence. Food prices dash again this month. So options are like have raised, have been raising, have been rising, and have arose. Okay, so this cannot be correct answer because you know that arise, arose, arisen. So after have there should be V3. Okay, but food prices has to be, you can say that has to be risen, right? So food prices dash again this month. So which option is going to be correct, guys? That is question number 57. Okay. So food prices have raised. This is wrong. Raised is not a correct answer, right? I mean, raised is not a correct, vocab. I mean, you can say verb that we have to use. So rising can be the correct answer here, right? So food prices have been rising again this month. Okay. So this is very very important to keep in mind. Raise is different. Okay. Raising is different. Rising is different. Okay. I think this is clear for all, right? So we always call food prices have gone up or rising. Okay, again this month. So option C will be correct here. Option A cannot be correct. So you have to also think about it. Okay, where we can use raise. Okay, so can you raise my salary this month? Can you raise my salary this month? Yes, guys. Can you raise my salary this month? Like this people call. Okay. Okay. So option C will be correct for this question. Okay. Understood. This is very, very important to keep in mind. Huh. So option C will be correct here. Let's move to next question. So again, the question number 58. So please try everyone, right? Not only a few people are trying because everybody has to give GATE 2024. So choose the most appropriate answer from the option given below. And continuously three questions are from English. But nowadays, they will be asking question from spatial aptitude as well, right? So you don't have to worry about many questions from English, but couple of questions you can expect. Choose the most appropriate alternative from the option given below to complete the following sentence. The Administrators went on to implement at another unreasonable, okay, unreasonable measure. Okay. Again, this statement is nothing but a kind of negative statement only, right? Arguing that the measures were already dash and one more would hardly make a difference. Okay, so these are the options given here. Like first is reflective, option B is utopian and luxuriant. Okay, so this cannot be the answer. Reflective can also be not the correct answer. Okay, so which option is going to be correct here? Yes. So I believe many of you might go for D options only, because unpopular is fitting here in this sentence. Okay. Yes, guys. Fine. So options. Let me also check the official key. So 58 option D will be correct here, right? Okay. So what is the meaning of utopian? Can somebody tell me? Utopian का meaning क्या होता है? So these kind of vocabulary, in older, like you can say in 2012 or 2013, used to be asked. Okay. So utopian is nothing but what? Kind of, things which are positive. Utopian is a positive word, you can say, right? Okay. It is a positive word. Understand? So positive word cannot be the answer. Reflective is also kind of positive word only. Yes. And luxuriant is also positive word. So suppose you don't know the meaning of this word, so you have to go for, like, as we are engineer, so we have to understand this statement kind is talking about some negative things, so the answer will be negative, right? Let's move to next question. Choose the most appropriate alternative from the option given below to complete the following sentence. Okay. So, like, one, you can say that 10 to 15 seconds you have given to reading the question. Okay. And keep on reacting also. To those of us who had always thought him timid, his dash came as surprise. Okay. His dash came as surprise. Okay. So you can think about this. There should be kind of one positive word here, right? Okay, because like we always think about somebody. Okay, he's timid, right? So which word can be correct? Okay, so this cannot be the correct here. Okay, this cannot be correct here. Okay, so which option can be correct? Tell me here. Yes. So, to those of us who had always thought him timid, okay, so what is the meaning of timid here? Timid. Timid. Yes. So timid is nothing but what? Showing kind of a lack of courage or confidence, right? Timid means, he's not courageous, or you can say lack of courage. Right? Lack of courage, or you can say confidence. So, or easily frightened. Like, in my case also, I get frightened with the, very quickly. Suppose somebody is saying to something to me, I really get frightened. Okay. Means मैं डर जाता हूँ जल्दी से कि अरे, you know a simple sentence can also make me, put me in phobia. Okay, that is the main problem. So but his dash came as surprise. Okay, so the here the two words are there, one is inertness and one is the you can say entry pdt. So which word can be the correct answer? Yes, guys. Darshan, mathik and ko sai, all people try this. Okay. So what is the meaning of intrepidity? Okay. So this is nothing but what? This is the meaning of, opposite meaning. Timid ka opposite hota hai this, right? Okay. So here you have to put opposite word, right? Okay. So lack of courage here, but his intrepidity, right, came as a surprise. So this is nothing but a opposite of timid, you can say, right? You can say fearlessly or bold in, okay, bold courage. Understood. And what is the meaning of inertness, guys? Inertness. Yes. So inertness is also kind of lacking the move power to move, right? So it is also kind of a negative word, right? Okay. Negative word. Understand? Kind of sluggish, you can say. So this is not the appropriate. Here you have to put some sort of, yeah. So you have to put here some sort of opposite word of teammate. So the answer for this question will be option A. Shall we move ahead? Let us move to next question. Huh. Now the question is, question number 60. The arithmetic mean of the five different natural number is 12, right? What they have given is the arithmetic mean of five different number is 12. The largest possible value among the number is what? That you have to choose. So you can say that whenever the arithmetic mean is given and there are five different numbers, okay, so you can say that the sum is going to be 12 into 5, which is nothing but 60, right? Which is nothing but 60. So you have to choose one number, okay? You have to choose one number that can be maximum, okay? And that can, if you add those five numbers, you should get what? Sum of all the different natural number, five natural numbers should be 60 here, right? So you can think about like this. If you take one number as you can take here, see, if you take 12 as a number, right? So 12 cannot be the maximum number, you see. Then you have to take 12 five times, right? So 12 cannot be the maximum number, right? All numbers should be different also. That is very important to keep in mind, okay? Numbers should be different. So can we take this number, take 50 as a number, right? So 50, and then you can add some number like 1 plus 2 plus 3, okay, plus, okay. So what is this? 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 is you can say that 6, and you can take 4 plus 50, right? So it will give you 60 here. Understood? So in this manner you can answer the question. So answer for this question will be 50, okay. So arithmetic mean of the five different values are given, okay, natural numbers are given, and 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4, these are the natural number, and one is the largest number that you can say. Understand? Yes. So for 60, the correct choice will be 50. Okay. Many of us might go like this also. Let me tell you how people, think about it. They might take x is a natural number, then x plus 1 is the next natural number, okay, and then add them. Okay, so you're going to find x value, then you will put here, okay, so you might get the answer, you might get the number that is not present in this option as well, right? Okay, if you're going to solve like that. But here you have to solve this question from option to question, right? Option to question, okay. This is very very important strategy, always keep in mind. So this is a very good question. So answer for this question will be 50, okay. See, it is not they are not talking about arithmetic progression here, guys, okay. Arithmetic progression is a different thing. Arithmetic progression में क्या होता है? In arithmetic progression the difference should be same. The conjugative difference, the difference between two numbers should be same always, okay. Here they have given just arithmetic mean, okay, for five. This is given as just, you can say, kind of average they have given. And you take the any number, the maximum number that you can take is 50. Understand? Let us go to next question. So option C will be correct here. Yes. Yes, guys, this is a good question, okay, from the probability. Okay, so what is the question here, guys? The question says that read the question and answer me. Those who have attended my class, so they will be able to solve. So two policemen, A and B, fire once, each at the same time at an escaping convict, right? So somebody was escaping, and A and B started firing on at the same time, right? The probability that A hits the convict is three times. Okay, so probability that A hits the convict, right, is three times the probability that B hits the convict. Okay, if the probability of the convict not getting injured is 0.5, okay, then the probability that the B hits the convict is what? That is what the question is. So can somebody answer the question? What is the answer for this question? Please try this question, guys, everyone, because everybody knows probability, and now the exams are very near, so one must be good at this. Okay, this is a very good question. Right? Yeah. Please try to solve, and I will give you my solution then. Yes, guys. So which answer can be correct here? Yes. Anybody? Everybody's trying or not? Okay, so this question can be done nicely. Okay, so here when you will solve the question, you will also come across one quadratic equation, right? So that that also has to be taken care of. So you can think like this. I'm just going to give you the situation here. So you can say that uh, you just consider some point here. Okay, suppose A hits the convict, right, and B hits the convict. Understand? So you can consider here solution. You can just I'm solving conventionally so that you can understand. Suppose X is there. X is a kind, you can say, kind of random variable you can take, where A hits the convict, right? Understand? And by you can take as where B hits the convict. Okay, convict. Understand? So what is given here? The probability of A hits the convict. Okay. So this is nothing but X is nothing but kind of event you can take, right? So then the probability of X is given as 3 times of the probability of Y. Understand? This is given in the question. This is given in the question. I believe this is fine for all. Till this point, it is okay. Anybody got the answer? 61 का आंसर क्या होगा? What will is 61 answer? Okay, so it is a very good question. Let us try to solve. So you can see here, so probability of X is equal to 3 times the probability of, yeah, yes, Lakshmi, you are correct. Okay, so option A is going to be correct answer for this question. So let us solve this. Okay, now you can take one more, like Z. Z is nothing but convict is injured, right? You can say convict is injured, and you can say that Z dash is nothing but what? Convict is not injured. So these are the two situations that you can have. Either the convict will be injured or it will not be injured, right? So they have given here something. The probability that the convict is not getting injured is 0. What? 5. So you can say that probability of Z dash is 0.5. They have given, right? It is given also. Okay. So what is the probability that convict will be injured? 1 minus 0.5, which is nothing but 0.5 only. Okay. So I think this is clear, guys. I hope everybody understood that. Okay. So what you can do here is the probability will be the probability of convict will be injured will be what? Suppose A hits the target. Okay. If A is hitting the target. Okay. You can say that A is hitting the target. So you can say the probability of A hit the target into probability of B is not hitting the target. You can say by dash, right? Plus A does not hit the convict, you can say, right? Or you can say that B hit the target, right? I mean, B hit or they might both hit. Okay, you can consider both. So here, okay, this is the both condition. Understand? So I think this is clear for all, right? So you can consider here now. You can let the probability of by. Okay, by means B hit the target. You can consider as T, right? So you can say that probability of X will be 3t. Now you can put all these value here, right? So T and 3t in this equation. So what is the meaning of this? See, A hits the target, B did not hit the target, A did not hit the target, okay, and B hit the target, okay. So there are two situations, okay. If one of the you can say A or B is going to hit, right? So convict is gonna get injured. That is what for sure, right? If somebody is not like convict is not injured, it means what? He was not hit by anybody. Okay, that is not the situation here, right? Now you can plug all these values. So If you're going to put it, okay, in the question, so um, you can find also what is by dash here, so 1 minus t, right? And what is x dash here, that is 1 minus 3t, right? I mean, okay, I hope this makes sense. Understood? Fine. So how I'm writing 1 minus t, probability cannot be greater than 1. Okay, so let us put here. So p of z is given as 0.5, which is equal to this p of x is given as what, guys? 3t. Okay, so you can write this as 3t. 1 minus t plus 1 minus 3t, t plus, you know, t into 3t. Right? So you will get this kind of equation. Now you can solve it. Okay. You can also directly solve it. I will tell you. Okay, but please solve. Okay, like this. So it will be nothing but what you can say that uh, tt minus 3t square plus t minus 3t square plus 3t square is equal to 0.5. So from here you can say that 6t square, okay, uh, minus 8t plus 1 equal to 0. If you solve this, so I think this is clear. Yes, it is clear, right? So you can say that here also you can write one more step. So 3t square minus 4t plus 0.5 equal to 0, right? So what you can do here is what we can do here is we can take two, we can multiply two. Okay, so this will be the situation in order to make this one. अब इसको अगर आप solve करते, if you're going to solve this, right? If you're going to solve this, so you will get t as two values. You will get one value will be nothing but 0.1396, and one value you're going to get is 1.193. So which of the value we are going to take, guys? Can somebody tell me here which of the value that we are going to consider? Yes, see, t is nothing but a probability, guys. Okay, t is nothing but a probability. You can see here also, and they are asking the probability of this, right? P of bi. P of bi is nothing but b hits the convict, right? Because in the question they are asking b hit the convict, means we have to find p by. Understand? So this cannot be greater than 1, right? So this option will not be correct, and this approximately you can say is nothing but 0.14, right? So answer for this question will be option A. Okay? Yes. One more thing that you have to keep in mind, this is one way of doing. Okay, we are considering all the possibility here, all the possibility, right? We are considering all the possibilities, and we are solving this question. One more alternate way is there, okay, that can give you the answer very quickly, right? Since they have given here, sorry, here I am just solving, right? One alternate method, alternate, right? Since they have given what the probability of z is given as 0.5. What is this probability of z dash? Convict is not injured is given. Okay, what is the meaning of that? Convict is not injured means what? If convict is not injured, it means that the hit was not done by A and B. Okay, neither A nor B. Understand? And this is the independent event you can consider. Okay, independent event. And when the two events are independent, okay, when two events are independent, so we try to multiply the probability, right? So 0.5 can be written as, okay, 0.5 can be written as 1 minus t times 1 minus 3t, right? I think this line can be written directly. Okay, now you can solve this. Okay, you can solve this and you will get the same answer as 0.1396. Okay. So here we are using the concept of independence. Okay. So you guys can also share your methods, right? This is one method that I wanted to discuss. So option for this question will be A. Okay. Let us try to solve this question. Question number 62, right? A total run is scored by 4 cricketers, P, Q, R, and S in the year 2009, okay, and 2010 are given in the following table, right? The player with lowest percentage increase in total runs is what? So guys, you know that how to find in percentage increase. Everybody knows that, right? How to find percentage increase, guys? Percentage increase is nothing but the difference. Okay, you can say difference or increase. Okay, increase upon the initial value. You can say, right? The final minus initial upon initial. Okay. So all the runs are given. You have to just find the increase and divide. Okay, and you can find out. So यहाँ पर क्या हो जाएगा? Increase upon the initial value, initial, okay, into 100%. ठीक है? So can somebody tell me here what is the difference here, guys? You can forget about these 2 and 8. Okay, I mean, quickly you can solve the question. Yes. So there are, this is the first and this is the second. So what is the difference between these two, guys? Quickly tell me. So let us calculate for P. Yeah. So percentage increase is what? Percentage increase in the run from 2009 to, what is the difference here? Start solving, guys. 1008 minus 1802. How much? Yes. 1008 minus 802 upon 802. 1008 minus 802 into 100%. कितना आ जाएगा? It will be around 25% or something. Yeah. If you have a calculator, you guys can use it online. So it is coming out to be 25.7%, right? See, you can approximate these things also. Now let us go for Q. So Q में कितना रहेगा देखो? Q is nothing but, here we are finding percentage increase. So final 912 minus 765 by 765 into 100%. How much it is? 19.118. Somebody has told, right? I'm believing in you, okay? So don't make mistake, right? R is nothing but percentage increase. Okay, so you can say that 619 minus. You can do these things in couple of minutes and solve it. 429. And don't leave such questions, okay? Because these are very simple questions into 100%. Despite there is a calculation. कितना आ जाएगा? So I believe this will be the maximum one, right? This is going to be maximum one because 44 comes out to be very large here. And S के लिए निकाल लो for the sake of completeness. That is nothing but 707, 701 minus 501 by 501 into 100%. And this is nothing but, I believe, 200 by 50 into 100%. और ये तो आ जाएगा around 39. So what is your consequence here? What is the result here? This guy is, so the player with lowest percentage increase in total runs. Lowest you have to find. Lowest. So which option can be correct here? 62. Lowest किसका है? देखो. What is lowest here? So lowest is gonna be this. Not the highest they are asking. They are asking lowest. So answer for this question will be, Q. Okay? So this was very direct question from our classroom only. Whatever I tell you always in profit and loss, in case of percentage. So the way I have taught, I think you should be able to solve this question. Okay, and this is for 2 mark question, so we can do it. And here the main cumbersome part is what this is number. But what you can do here is, whenever this kind of questions will be asked, guys, they're not asking exact number, right? They are just asking the lowest or highest percentage increase, right? So what you can do here is you can approximate things. You can forget about this, you can forget about these 2 and 8 and simply divide, you can say that 200 by 8, that is nothing but 25%. Okay, directly you are getting, right? You can also forget about this, and quickly you can calculate. Fine. Let us go to solve 63 question. So if a prime number of a division on division by 4 gives a remainder of 1, then that number can be expressed as options are like sum of square of two natural number is, first is sum of square of two natural numbers, sum of cubes of two natural numbers, sum of square root of two natural numbers, and sum of cubes root of two natural numbers. So which option can be correct here? So देखो, what do you have to think about it? You take any number, you can say 5 is the number, natural number, and if you divide by 4, right? You can take this number as, 5 is the number which can divide by 4, so you will get the remainder as 1, right? So you can write this number, okay? You can write this 5 as 4 into 1 plus 1, right? This is how you can write 5. I believe this is fine, yeah? So any number can be written as, okay, the quotient times the, the okay this is the divisor times the quotient plus remainder. Okay, that is very important concept that one has to understand. Okay, so now you think about it, guys. This is one of the very key point that you have to understand. Yes, so can somebody solve which option is going to be correct here? Yes, so you can write this 5 as 2 square plus 1 square, right? You can take any other prime number. Let me take 7. Okay, but remainder should be 1, guys. Okay, so if you take 7 and divide by 4, so you will not get remainder as 1. So I think 5 is the right choice here, right? So if a prime number on division by 4, right, gives a remainder 1, right? So that can be written as square, okay, square of that, yeah. So these properties should be followed, okay? So answer for this question is option A. So this is very simple question. Can we move ahead? Now the question is 64, and this question is from you can say arithmetic algebra. You can say, right, and it's a very basic question, right? 2 points, 4 and p, and 0 and q lies on a straight line having a slope of 3/4. So what is the value of p minus q? Okay. So since they have given the slope here, so you know that what is the slope? Slope is nothing but what, guys? Slope here, slope is given as positive also, so you can say that slope is nothing but up upon across, right? How much you're going up upon across, that is nothing but by 2 minus by 1 by x2 minus x1, and which is given as 3/4. Okay, so by 2 minus by 1, you can take this is nothing but x1 by 1, x2 by 2, right? So you can write now by 2 minus by 1 is nothing but q minus p upon x2 is nothing but 0 minus 4, which is given as 3/4, right? You can now cross multiply this, so 4q minus p, 4p, right, understood, is equal to minus 12. So 4 you can take common as well, minus 4, and this is nothing but p minus q, it is minus 12, right? So from here, what is p minus q, guys? P minus q is nothing but 12 by 3, sorry, 12 by 4, right? 12 by 4, so this gives us 3. Okay, so 64 option C will be correct. How many of you got the answer for this question? So it's a simple question, and if you're not making any sort of, you can say that sign and all, right? If you're taking care of everything, so you will not get wrong answer. So I think I can expect this kind of question can be done by all of you, right? So P minus Q is 3. Confidently, you should answer the question. Everybody understood or not? Fine. Let's move to next question. So how much time you're taking to solve such question? Hardly 40-50 seconds, right, to get the answer. Okay. Despite it is 2 mark question. Now let's move to next question. So question here given as in the early 19th century, the theories of social evolution were inspired less by biology. Okay, it was not inspired by biology. than by the conviction of the social scientist, right? Okay, that there was a growing improvement in the social institution, right? So it is nothing but a kind of positive, okay. Progress was taken for granted, and social scientists attempted to discover its law and the phases, right? So I think by reading the statement, you are able to understand things, okay. In early 19th century, okay, theories of a social evolution were inspired less by the biology than by the conviction of the social scientists, okay, that there was a growing improvement in social institutions, okay. Progress was taken for granted, and social scientists attempted to discover its laws and phases, right? Matlab social scientist was going ahead. I mean, they were creating, you can say that laws and phases, despite there was, you can say, kind of, okay, understood. So, which one of the following inferences, you can say, may be drawn with the greatest accuracy from the above passage? So, let us see the options. So options, we can better eliminate the option, guys. Okay, so देखो option कौन कौन से eliminate हो सकते हैं. So social scientist, okay, let us start from B option. So B option cannot be correct. Why? Because they are saying did not approve of a biology. Where is the anywhere it is discussed that any sort of approval or kind of thing, rejection, approval, whatever, right? That was just a belief, right? And frame the laws of progress, this is also not correct answer, okay. Nowhere it is mentioned that something is getting framed of, okay. Emphasize biology over social sciences, this is also not mentioned, right? So social scientists did not question about anything, remember, but that progress was a fact, understand. So option A can be the right choice here, guys. How many of you agree with the option A? Now you may be thinking, how, sir, you are able to solve the question, right? See, I'm trying to understand the tone of the passage, tone, quality, and quantity, right? Okay, tone, quality, and quantity, right? So in the end, you see, earlier we were thinking, okay, some sort of negative thing is going on, but the end of the day, like you see, social scientists are like they are doing some positive task, okay, like they are not questioning about anything. What's okay? They are just doing some positive task. I hope this makes sense to all, guys. And this is the end of you can say 2012 question paper, right? All 10 questions. Okay.